guys. I just wanted to do this the final boss of Callisto over one more time. I was watching the footage that I had, the initial footage that I captured. It was all fucked up. The audio kept cutting out.
Please make a selection.
Screen kept glitching out. It looked like shit. So gonna redo. I feel like I had more money last time I did this. Whatever.
Excellent choice.
I was initially not going to talk during this either, but
Cycle complete.
I'll talk during the fight. I'm not going to like do the whole mini review at the end because the end credits. The song in the end credits got copyright claimed in my last video. So for those people, anyone who wants to have clear footage on the fight, I will make this. This will just be a little extra part at the end. This probably won't take very long. I didn't realize, like, the end of my last big stream, I was like almost at the end of the game. I should have just finished it from there. Instead we got this fucking bullshit here.
User assumes all liability for use of this print. Cycle complete.
Yeah, I was gonna do a keyboard stream today. I got all set up to.
GC printing.
I got all my stuff set up to like loop some switches and film myself and everything. But at the very end, I realized I lost my switch opener.
In progress.
So makes it a little hard. I mean, you can open switches without a switch opener, but I don't want to have to do that on stream 30 times with a knife around a tripod.
Stand by. Cycle complete.
I wouldn't recommend using a knife to try to open MX Mechanical's keyboard switches. I happen to have a knife that has a really thin blade, like a really pointy, like a really narrow and pointy blade, so it fits in there pretty well, actually, well enough to open them, but it's very easy to cut yourself doing that, and it takes a long time, and it's not ergonomic, it hurts your hands. It hurts my hands anyways. My hands are fairly big in comparison to a mechanical keyboard switch. So I gotta order another one, and I will be, I had to reschedule that stream for next Saturday, but
your methods are
it's all good.
You risk too much.
The greater risk is in failing to act, especially when the commonality is finally within our grasp. And right on time. He approaches. The survivor. The survivor. Dear Solitarius.
Where's the Alpha? Just give me the goddamn antidote. I'm not gonna let her die.
Your friend. I've been watching you. You and your so-called friend. You're not the innocent you claim to be. You've proven that you'll do just about anything to ensure your own survival.
And what about you, huh?
I don't see how
Watching people die for fun? Is that your protocol?
killing some guys in order to survive makes Jacob a horrible person, but
our future lies out there. Our destiny. But we were not built for life in space. This fragile shell holds us back.
so
We have to evolve if we are to survive. And now, you'll all
skip
see
these.
why.
No, you can't skip these.
That my methods are worth the risk. A final contest to determine the true survivor. Humanity. Or my hour.
So when they had that like outer shot of I don't remember what he said, but his voice got. I think that was meant to be like the camera was meant to be outside in space
didn't realize. It is a gift. Someone has opened my eyes. Show me my pelvis.
My eyes have been opened. Let me help you to see, Slayer. Not gonna use any ammo on him. So I wasn't really paying attention, but I realized that last time I did this, I actually did it first try. Well, okay, I guess I take that back. I reset like once or twice during this phase, but once I got to the final phase, I beat that first try. Let's see if I can do this completely first try. I doubt I can do it no damage, but we'll see. I wasn't gonna talk for this. I was just gonna play it, just to have the footage there. But then I remember that like the audio is probably even more fucked up than the video.
I'm going to save you now.
The audio is probably the more fucked up part of the video, so I guess keep my commentary in here.
I told you. What's happening to me? There's always a price.
Alright, now let's apparently you can one-shot in hardcore mode. Jump that, I guess. I'm gonna reload. Okay, I think the little exploding guys spawn. Oh! Okay, maybe not. Not yet, anyways. Okay, now. Fuck. Ah, that was bad. It's okay. Because there is hell. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's right, you can stun lock him. Okay, but I don't want to waste all of my not that bad. Okay, exploders. Pop his face open, and then I'm gonna switch to that. Wait for him to take a step. That didn't work that time. And come on. There we go. Get him a word there for a second. First try, legit, let's go. I guess this is my second try, but you know. I wanted to do this before I took too long of a break from the game. Just in case my skills waned. This fight's not that hard. They made it easier. They used to be those exploder guys used to spawn in waves of 4 instead of 2.
You've beaten us.
There used to be twice as many of them.
An imperfect vessel. But in that sample is the key to unlocking a centuries-old dream. That's not failure, Mr. Lee. That's progress. And it belongs to me.
No, I don't think so.
Please. This is no time for false heroics. Leave the sample and walk away. There's an escape pod up there. To take you back to the life you once had. We can both have everything we want. So tell me, Mr. Lee, what do you want?
I'll tell you what I want. I want my sister back, fucker!
A valiant effort. But surely you know by now, I never lose.
No. This time you do.
I think it's a little weird that she's like injecting Ferris's eye goop directly into her neck.
Such a waste. All this to save one.
Like, all they did was
Don't
mix
think
it
you'd
with some
stop
purple
us.
Kool-Aid. Like,
The data gathered here will carry the protocol to the next phase. As
sure
for
that was. I'm too sure.
Goodbye, Miss Nakamura. And Mr. Lee. I do hope you've enjoyed your stay at Black Iron.
Odds are this way.
Run!
Screenshot time. No, I already took the screenshot. The way that YouTube banner images work is super weird. You end up having to use a very, very, very small cropped portion of the image, and that's the main like desktop image. Only on the TV app will they use the full scale image. And I mean, I have watched YouTube on the TV app a few times, but
I see the pods!
it's not my main way of doing it.
There's just one.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that.
You don't know what you're doing!
I didn't. But I do now. I can't keep running from what I've done.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. For everything. I do belong here.
Don't do this. No. Jacob! Jacob!
Data transfer complete.
That transfer worked both ways. He learned more about me, and I learned more about him. In the chaos of the moment, I didn't realize he had also given me the evidence I was looking for all along. And sacrificed his life so that I could expose the truth. Was he trying to make up for the pain he caused? Or just chasing some kind of redemption? Either way, I hope he found some peace.
Yeah. I always like this cutscene. I like it when they establish... They go out of their way to show that the character is in an unwinnable situation.
There might be a way out after
They're
all.
definitely gonna die.
But I'm going to need your help.
Oh! But rather than... Even that scare was scary, and the Nicole scare, and the screaming at the end of the new Dead Space remake. I think, so you go out of your way to show that your protagonist is in an unwinnable situation, that they are going to die. And then, but you don't show them dying, you just either cut to black, or you skip, or you just go to another scene. But then, you cut back, and they did survive. I always love that. That's good. That's the best. Or, you know, someone comes to save them at the last moment. That was kind of both. Perhaps one of the most famous examples, this is a super hyperbolic comparison, but one of the most famous examples in recent years of what I just described. I don't know if there's a name for that trope. It's just like last second save or something. Was it Avengers Endgame? When all the old Avengers are all fucking... They all got BTFO by Thanos, and Captain America's the only one left standing with a broken shield. And he looks like he's about to just, you know, die fighting these guys. But then a portal opens up and Black Panther comes out. Everybody cried in the theater. So, yeah, I had to end the credits because I didn't want this video to get copyright claimed. Yeah, that's the final boss of Callisto. Hopefully this footage doesn't get all fucked up like the previous one. If anyone's watching this, hope you enjoy. I said it at the end of my last Callisto video, but in terms of culinary food dishes, Dead Space 1 Remake is like a really elaborate dish that has a couple of mistakes in it, a couple of imperfections. But this game is much more. It's like a really well-made but simple dish. Like it's like that grilled cheese that Jon Favreau made for his son in the movie Chef. There's not much to it. I think the imperfection lies in what it is. It's just a grilled cheese, more so than anything. But for what it is, for just being grilled cheese, it's a damn good grilled cheese. And I think this game is a pretty damn good grilled cheese. Every YouTube video, I don't think I've seen a single positive YouTube video review about this game. All the reviewers hate it. Mandalore Gaming just put out his review for Dead Space Remake, and then at the end he's like, "Yeah, next time we're gonna do Callisto Protocol. Oh boy." But and the Sphere Hunter hates it. Pat didn't even play it, which is like honestly the worst. That's like the biggest insult. The only person that I've seen play this game and enjoy it is the Rad Brad. And the Rad Brad, much like me, part of my sentimental connection to this game is because of the Rad Brad. And I think he's, you know, he got big off his Dead Space 2 Let's Play way back in 2011 when that first came out. And, you know, he, and he's kind of like maintained a relationship with the developers somewhat. You know, they sent him out an early copy of this game to play, just like out of respect, and he was playing it. You know, but Brad's, I mean, his standards are not. He doesn't have low standards, but you know, he's not like a super harsh critic. He's always kind of, you know, he's always looking for something. What he's looking out for stuff to enjoy in the games he plays, and I think there is a lot to enjoy about this game, and he legitimately seemed to enjoy playing this game as well. He even liked Scorn, and I've got some mixed feelings about Scorn, which I'll get to when I get to streaming it. But you know, I think this is a good game. Under the Mayo hates this game, of course, but he tends to hate a lot of games. Who else have I seen review this game? I think that's about it. I don't watch a ton of gaming review channels. Yeah, you know, but like so people, when it comes to like big Dead Space fans, like this Fear Hunter, like I'm not subscribed to her or anything, but I know that she's really into Resident Evil, and she's put out multiple videos on Dead Space, you know, leading up to this game and leading up to the remake. So she seems like she would be kind of in the target demographic of this game, but she fucking hates this game. And you know, I think people are expecting something different. I wasn't really expecting anything out of this game. I was expecting it to be kind of like Dead Space, and the plot, as far as what the broad strokes of the plot is, fairly similar to Dead Space, but the gameplay is different enough. It is also pretty similar. This feels like an evolution of Dead Space to me. Like, it feels like a new thing for sure. Whereas Dead Space Remake is a new thing, but it's also just Dead Space. You know, they kind of redesigned the wheel, but not really. Didn't really reinvent it exactly. They just added some new touches here and there. But all right, I think that'll cover it for this one. I just remembered I have a couple of Twitch files that I still need to upload to YouTube, so we'll do that later today along with this one. I think I'm going to stream another game for a little, maybe like an hour, maybe like half an hour to an hour, before I jump back into Dead Space today. So I'm not sure what game that is yet. I might be Doom Eternal. I kind of wanted to play a little bit of that. But okay, it'll all be live, and VODs to follow shortly on YouTube after. So I sincerely hope that this this footage is not all fucked up. The rest of my footage has been decent, so hopefully this is okay. All right, well, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you later.